Hello, and welcome to the channel. And in today's video, I'm going to be ranking every class and how well they perform in siege mode. So let's get straight into it now. Starting off with Assault here. Assault is probably going to have to be, against Tyranids, he's probably A. You could argue S tier, but A. I'm just going to go with A because I feel like he still struggles with range damage just a little bit. Not as much for Chaos, but I feel like he still struggles against range damage. But his damage output is absolutely amazing. That's why he's here. The damage he does is absolutely amazing. He can literally one-shot Majorist enemies, Extremist enemies. He can one-shot all of them. Literally does not matter. That Power Fist one-shot build is absolutely amazing. Not only for Assault, but your team as well. Like, let's say they all gathered up. Just power up once, twice, and boop. And that's damage right there. With the Artificial Block Power Fist, that one-shot build is absolutely amazing. I feel like he still struggles with the range damage. You know, I don't know what the enemy is, but you know, when you're sitting there charging, you have to adapt to the enemy's playstyle. You can't just play this class how you want to play. You have to adapt to the to how the enemies are attacking you, right? Because let's say there's like 3 lictors on you, you're gonna have a little bit of trouble, right? You are, because before you do any sort of damage, you need to charge it up, right? And not only that, but let's say there's too many enemies on you, you have to charge up, attacking, you have to keep dodging, and use I think Wings of Flame is what it was, or whatever it's called. I don't know, but yeah, so you can still do damage while, you know, if you're not able to hit them, you're still able to do damage, right? But yeah, it's very good class, damage output amazing. The only thing I feel like he struggles against is the range damage with the Majorist enemy, like the 3, like shooting the acid at you. I don't know what it's called. But that does take chunks off your armor segments, and as soon as the armor segment is gone from Assault, you're gonna be in a little bit of trouble, right? Because with your armor segments, what you want to do is pretty much trade with the enemy. So while you're sitting there charging, if you're able to take that damage, right? Let's say, I don't know, one's gonna attack you, try take that damage, right? And just hit them, because you're gonna one-shot them. If they're gonna knock you back, obviously you need to roll, use Wings of Flame, whatever it is. But Assault class for Tyranid is gonna be A. For Chaos, he's gonna be C. He absolutely struggles against Chaos, like really does. He's absolutely trash when it comes to Chaos. His damage up is still good, but again, his main weakness is range damage, and Chaos is constant range damage. It's range damage galore. It's obnoxious, it's annoying, which is why we need a Chaos change, and this is why this class also needs a buff as well. For example, his contested health, whenever he uses the jump pack, he should gain his contested health. That should be one. Some people are also arguing that his jump pack should be exactly like the one in the campaign and in the one in PvP as well, where he goes all the way up in the air, and it's not just a few meters up in the ground and bang, that's it. You should go all the way up in the air, like a couple, you know, meters up in the air, and then drop back down. You know, some people are also saying that he needs, or he should get a primary weapon. I don't think he needs a primary weapon. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like he's good how it is. His damage is amazing. It's just his contested health regain is absolutely shit. Is fucking shit. All right, which is why, in terms of ranking, I'm gonna go right in the middle. I'm gonna go B tier as well. And this class is also not beginner friendly as well. So if you are new to the game and you don't know how, if you don't know how to play this game properly, then I just wouldn't even touch Assault, to be honest with you. But I'm gonna have to go B for my boy Assault. Now, Bulwark, S tier, simply amazing class. You know, unlike the Assault class, he has a shield, so he's able to block, you know, damage against not only Tyranids but Chaos. And he also has a prestige perk that allows him to gain his banner by blocking damage. For every damage, or for every incoming projectile you block, you gain 1%, right? So for every shot you block from a Chaos enemy, you gain 1%, right? And you have the Terminator Soul Reapers, or whatever they're called. The ones with like the minigun. All you have to do is just sit there and just wait and just take in that damage or soak it in, and there you go. You should be like maybe even halfway through, or if not 3/4 of your banner. You know, absolutely amazing. You know, I wouldn't run Thunderhammer with this class, especially in Horde mode as well. He's good with the chainsaw. He's good with the what's it called, the relic fencing weapon for the great sword, and his power fist. Now, I wouldn't touch his power fist in my opinion. I think his 2 best options are the chain sword and the artificial great relic sword, or artificial great sword, sorry. But yeah, he's got amazing perks that help not only him but his teammates as well. He's got his banner can take out minority enemies. He can take out a ton of swarms. He's got, you know, passive perks that allow him to pop that banner down, and not only do your teammates take less damage, it also lasts longer as well. And you also have invigorating icon as well, which helps your teammates and you gain your contested health, but it's 50% slow on your recharge, which is totally up to you what you want to use. And it also has shock, I think, was it shock or pretty much if you get a block or a parry, a shot comes out, which again is also good at swarm clearing, which is why he's absolutely a beast of a class. Absolutely amazing, one of the best classes in the game. And yeah, simply can't rate him enough. He's literally a flipping tank is what he is. You know, I don't understand why this class gets, or a bulwark gets all the lovely perks, but also just gets nothing special really. He gets like 2-3 perks that are good and everything else is trash, right? But yeah, now with the heavy class, come on, S tier as well. Now if you're using heavy bolter, I'll probably go A tier, maybe B tier. But if you're using the melter rifle or the oh, I forgot what it was called. I forgot what it was called. The plasma rifle, the heavy plasma rifle, I think is what it's called. He is good for absolutely tyrannids. Chaos does not matter. He will just dish out damage for breakfast, lunch and dinner. He will absolutely destroy the enemy. Not only that, but he also has his Iron Halo, which is absolutely fantastic, and his team prestige perks are also very good, where you take, I think it was 20 or 25% less range damage. You can go for both. He's got two good perks, right? You can go for one where you take 25% less range damage, and he also has another one where you get ammo capacity increased by 20%, which is also very good. But I would go for the decrease in range damage. You take 25% less range damage. And he also has other perks where if you have Iron Halo active and I think your squad mates are, I think, like 10-15 meters away from you, they also gain, they either do extra damage or they do extra range damage, which again, this class absolutely just dishes out damage, literally. Like the plasma heavy rifle is just woo. And as for the melter rifle as well, it just clears, absolutely clears the Tyrannid swarm, just literally eviscerates them. They are literally so weak when you have the melter rifle on. This class is simply amazing. You can't go wrong with this class. This class is literally fantastic, man. I can't rate this class highly enough. I'd probably say heavy is probably one of the best classes in the game, probably. So I'm probably gonna go like this. Oh, especially in siege mode. I do think heavy is better in siege mode than bulwark. But if you just pair these two together, I feel like you'll just be doing wonders. And if your teammates are good, you'll be reaching like waves like 20, maybe 25 if your game doesn't crash. But yeah, heavy, again, amazing class, S tier without a doubt, amazing. Now sniper, I'm probably gonna have to go A for sniper. And the reason for that is, like, when it comes to swarm clearing, he just can't do it. He can't do it. When you have too many enemies on you, he does struggle. And if you do not have your camo cloak, I mean, your knife really isn't gonna clear a whole lot of them out, right? So A tier, he does have purification, which is again is an amazing perk. It's pretty much what happens is it gets rid of negative status, I think that's what it's called, or negative status, and you also gain contested health, which is amazing. Your damage is good. When it comes to taking out majority enemies, it takes like 2-3 shots if they don't block with their bone swords or whatever the hell they're called, which I'll also make a video onto that, which things that should not be in Space Marine 2 or hot takes on Space Marine 2. But yeah, he also does have an equipment charge, which is also very good as well. Just pop a melter bomb. You know, I guess that is just swarm clearing. Just melter bomb. You need to be stacked on melter bombs. And his ammo capacity is not great, but then again, he does have the prestige perk, which if you take out a minority enemy, or if you get a kill with your secondary weapon, you get 15% ammo capacity, which is pretty good. And then the cooldown is 15 seconds as well, which is very good. So Not quite S tier because he struggles with swarms, but his damage output is also very good. And purification is amazing. His equipment charge recharge is good. And what else? He also has like some other good perks where if you when you like activate camera cloak, you do extra damage, which is also very good. Now tactical is probably going to be S tier once again. I'm probably going to put him behind bulwark, right? But again, he's still a very good class. He has the new team perk which allows you to your squad mates every 60 seconds their equipment charge, you get one, which is absolutely amazing. So again, if your whole team just stacks melter bombs, it's going to be on easy mode up until like wave 15. Absolutely amazing. His all spec scan I think did get nerfed, but he's still a very good class. Still has perks to help you swarm clear as well, which I don't know what it's called, but when you like execute an enemy, it's one of his signatures. When you execute an enemy, he has like these explosions happen around him and they take out quite a few enemies, which can take out Majoris, extremists, does not matter. And the cooldown is 90 seconds, so it's pretty good. And not only that, I think he has the most weapons in the game, especially being the plasma rifle. I think the plasma rifle is one of the best weapons in the game. I might do a weapon tier list as well, I'm not sure. Yeah, he's a very good class. His equipment charge for your squad mates is good. Pop melter bombs, again, it's going to be easy. And yeah, and his prestige perks are also very good. He also has I think it was the Emperor's Vengeance, or I don't know what it's called, where if he takes out a Majoris enemy or executes, he gains what is it called? I forgot what it was called, but he gets like an extra magazine, right? And the cooldown is I think 15 or 30 seconds. And not only that, he has some good perks that allows you to do extra damage as well, which is very good. Now last but not least, we have Vanguard. Now Vanguard, where does my boy Vanguard go? I'm probably gonna have to go B or A. Now this class did not have unmatched zero, he'll be B, maybe even C. I'm gonna go A. Again, unmatched zero is absolutely amazing, especially in horde mode as well. We have constant extremist enemies on you. You don't know what unmatched zeal is? It pretty much, if you take out an extremist enemy, it gives you 30% of your health back, which is absolutely amazing. It's just pretty much infinite health, infinite Medicae stims. The problem is, the further you go down, the more damage you're gonna take. So it might be harder to pull off an extremist kill. So unmatched zeal doesn't really like matter a whole lot in the later rounds. It's still good, don't get me wrong, but it's just gonna be taking more damage, so you're gonna have to get those Medicae stems. But apart from unmatched, I feel like really like Vanguard is not that good of a class. I feel like his grapnel launcher is not great, especially because it sometimes like locks onto Minoris enemies when you don't want to, just like crack grenades, which is why I'll make another video on the hot takes. But he does have some good like perks when it comes to armor segments though. If he does use his grapnel launcher, he does gain an armor segment, which is good, I guess. But again, it's just I feel like he doesn't do a whole lot. He doesn't really, apart from unmatched zeal, doesn't bring anything to the team. His damage with his primary weapon is absolutely atrocious, especially when you get to the higher ranks as well, when enemies are going to be doing a lot more damage to you and they're going to have a lot more health as well. Because heavy, tactical, they both have perks that allow them to do extra damage. Tactical has all specs, and heavy has like some perks which if he has Iron Hill activated, he does extra damage and stuff like that. But and like when he is like 50% overheat on his weapon, does extra damage. I feel like Vanguard has like melee like damage increases, but barely any. I think he has one primary weapon. I feel like Vanguard might I feel like he might need like a change in his in some of his perks. So it's literally like melee damage. I mean, I get he's Vanguard and he's supposed to be up close, but range damage he does like nothing, literally nothing. Because like enemies in this game are bullet sponges or bullet sponge, whatever. I don't fucking care, right? Because not only do you take extra damage in the higher ranks and enemies do, or in higher waves, and they have more health. Not only that, but when they go into rage mode, which again should not be a thing, they get extra health. And you just did all that to get rid of, like, you put a whole mag in an enemy just for them just to go in rage, and oop, extra health for you, and they do extra damage as well, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, this is my ranking. Heavy is first, then bulwark, then tactical, then sniper, then vanguard, then assault. Assault needs a serious buff when it comes to, he needs a buff. I don't know why Saber just doesn't listen to the community. They said that they were gonna, in the beginning of the game, like 9-8 months ago, they said they were gonna change assault. They were gonna give him a buff, and they said we'll look into it. They didn't do jack shit. Like, we need to like press Saber like for this, right? You know, I'm hoping in July and August, because we're not getting any like major updates. You know, it's only gonna be balance changes. Assault needs to be priority number one. I don't know who's balancing him, but you need to play him, right? Please play him. I will literally pay you any amount of money to play Assault in hard mode, siege mode, and absolute when it comes to chaos. Yeah, because you clearly do not play the game, my friend. You don't play it, because if you did, you'd realize he needs a buff, a serious buff. But you just choose to neglect him. You know, you just keep giving, I mean, like, you give classes like tactical, bulwark, and heavy amazing perks, which they were already good. I feel like maybe heavy didn't need that perk, but did tactical need that perk buff? Did he? I feel like you could have given it to maybe assault, or maybe sniper or something, but he already has a thing as well, a equipment recharge. And not only that, the reason why I also did put a heavy S tier is because not only, let's say you're running bulwark, heavy, and tactical, not only do you get extra health, I mean an extra melter bomb by tactical, you also get an extra melter bomb when you get 7 kills in a rapid succession, or like I think it was 7 or more, and you gain an extra thing as well. And I think the cooldown was 30 seconds or something like that, or maybe 90, I don't know. And that's why he's S tier, man. Yeah, and this class needs a buff. I don't know who's doing these changes. This guy needs a buff, alright? He really does. He struggles against chaos. He's not fun to play. There's a reason why nobody plays assault when it comes to chaos. There's a reason why nobody plays chaos in general, alright? And I'm pretty sure Saber knows why no one plays chaos, and they're probably working on it, but they need to know why no one plays assault as well. Okay, but yeah, that's been this tier list. If you disagree or agree with anything, please do let me know in the comment section down below. And if you did enjoy, please do like, subscribe, turn on post notifications on so you get notified every time I make a video. Yeah, just keep on looking for that hot takes on Space Marine or whatnot. Just, yeah, have a great rest of your day, and I'm out. Peace.